The Golden State Warriors are officially entering a brand new era, and it's one that no one saw coming this soon. After years of dominance led by Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, things in the Bay Area are changing rapidly. The roster shakeup that took place this offseason has completely redefined what the Warriors look like both on and off the court. And now, with Jonathan Kuminga stepping into his own and Steph Curry still performing at an elite level, fans are starting to believe that the next chapter of Golden State basketball could be even more explosive than anyone imagined. It all started right after last season's disappointing exit. The Warriors' management realized that the core which had brought them 4 championships was no longer sustainable. Klay Thompson's departure shocked fans, Draymond Green's future was uncertain, and the bench depth just wasn't there anymore. The team looked old, tired, and unable to keep up with the new wave of athleticism dominating the NBA. But instead of holding on to nostalgia, the Warriors made the bold move. They retooled their roster, infused youth, and doubled down on the belief that Jonathan Kuminga is ready to become the next face of the franchise alongside Stephen Curry. Kuminga's rise has been nothing short of incredible. Once viewed as a raw, athletic prospect with flashes of potential, he has transformed into a confident, powerful, and fearless player who isn't afraid of the big stage. His combination of athleticism, size, and scoring ability gives Golden State a completely new weapon. This isn't the Warriors' traditional motion offense led by endless threes. This is fast-paced, aggressive, and built on the energy of young legs. Kuminga has finally earned the trust of Steve Kerr, and more importantly, he's earned the respect of Stephen Curry himself. During the offseason, reports surfaced that Curry personally reached out to Kuminga multiple times, encouraging him to take ownership of his game and leadership. According to sources close to the team, Curry believes Kuminga's potential is limitless and that his growth could define the next generation of Warriors basketball. And that's exactly what fans are seeing now. Curry and Kuminga have developed a dynamic chemistry on the court, one that perfectly blends experience with athleticism. In their first few games of the new season, the difference has been crystal clear. The ball is moving faster, the defense is tighter, and the energy around the team feels like 2015 all over again, except this time, it's younger, hungrier, and far more unpredictable. Kuminga is attacking the rim with force, knocking down mid-range jumpers with confidence, and defending multiple positions. Meanwhile, Curry, at age 37, is still proving why he's one of the greatest players to ever touch a basketball. What's truly impressive is how Curry has adapted his leadership style for this new era. He's not just a superstar carrying the offense anymore, he's become a mentor, a motivator, and the emotional anchor of the team. When the Warriors drafted young players like Brandon Podziemski and Tracy Jackson-Davis, it was Curry who took them under his wing. And with Kuminga now breaking out, Curry's influence is even more evident. He's allowing the younger guys to shine while still delivering those iconic, game-changing performances that only Steph can. But make no mistake, this transformation didn't happen overnight. Behind the scenes, there were tough conversations and big decisions made by the Warriors' front office. Moving on from veterans wasn't easy. Klay Thompson, a franchise legend, left for a new opportunity, and that was emotionally devastating for the entire locker room. But that move also created the space for Kuminga to become a true focal point. The message from management was clear: it's time to evolve, it's time to build around youth, and it's time to prepare for the post-Curry future while still competing for championships today. General Manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. made it clear in a recent interview, "We're not rebuilding, we're reloading." And that's exactly what it feels like. The Warriors didn't tear it all down, they reshaped it. They surrounded Curry with versatile, athletic players who can defend, run the floor, and take some of the scoring pressure off his shoulders. The addition of new pieces and the internal growth of players like Kuminga and Moses Moody have completely changed the Warriors' style. They're faster, more physical, and far more unpredictable. Jonathan Kuminga has particularly stood out as the biggest difference maker. His confidence is through the roof, and you can see it in his body language. He's attacking defenders, embracing contact, and demanding the ball in crunch time. That's something the Warriors haven't had since Kevin Durant's departure, a young star who can create his own shot and relieve pressure from Curry in late-game situations. The evolution of Kuminga has not only improved the Warriors offensively but has also given them a new identity defensively. His ability to guard multiple positions allows Steve Kerr to be more flexible with lineups, something that's been missing for years. The chemistry between Curry and Kuminga is something fans can't stop talking about. It's not forced, it's natural. Curry's movement off the ball creates openings, and Kuminga's slashing ability forces defenses to collapse. It's a perfect balance. When Curry is double-teamed, Kuminga cuts to the rim. When Kuminga drives, Curry spaces out for the three. It's poetry in motion, and it's giving fans flashbacks of the peak Warriors era, but with a modern twist. What's even more exciting is that Curry himself seems rejuvenated by this youth movement. Many wondered if he would eventually slow down or lose motivation after so many championship runs, but instead, he's embraced this new challenge. He's smiling more, dancing again, and celebrating every highlight from his younger teammates like it's his own. It's clear that this new energy around the team has reignited his competitive fire. Draymond Green, the emotional leader of the team, has also spoken about how much he loves seeing Kuminga's growth. He said in an interview, "This is what we've been waiting for. JK is finally understanding what it takes to win, not just to score, but to lead." That's high praise from a veteran who's seen everything in the league. Green's mentoring combined with Curry's leadership is exactly what's helping Kuminga mature into the star the Warriors need him to be. And fans? They're loving every second of it. Chase Center has been electric. The buzz around San Francisco feels alive again. There's an energy in the air that hasn't been there since the early Dynasty days. Every game feels like a statement, a reminder that Golden State isn't done yet. They're not fading into history. They're writing the next chapter right now. Even NBA analysts who once doubted the Warriors' future are starting to change their tune. Commentators have noted how the Warriors' offensive system has evolved to suit their new personnel. Instead of relying purely on three-point shooting, the team now uses a mix of transition play, inside attacks, and versatile lineups. The Warriors have become unpredictable again, which is their greatest weapon. Steph Curry's ability to adapt is what truly makes this transition possible. Unlike many aging superstars who struggle to adjust when their teammates change, Curry has embraced the shift completely. He's letting the young guys run, he's finding ways to elevate their confidence, and he's still hitting impossible shots that leave the crowd in disbelief. There's no ego, no resistance, just pure basketball joy. And as for Kuminga, this is his moment. Every game he plays now feels like a declaration that he's not just the future, he's the present. His highlight plays are going viral, his confidence is growing, and fans are starting to believe that this is the start of something special. The Warriors' new era is here, and it's built on the perfect blend of old wisdom and new energy. The question now is simple: how far can this new-look Warriors team go? Can Curry and Kuminga lead them back to championship contention? If early signs are any indication, the answer is yes. The chemistry, the energy, and the hunger are all back. The Warriors are no longer chasing their past glory, they're building a new dynasty from scratch. Every great franchise has to evolve, and the Warriors have done it perfectly. The old guard may be fading, but their legacy lives on through players like Jonathan Kuminga, who are carrying the torch forward. With Curry guiding the way and a hungry new roster behind him, Golden State's next chapter is officially underway. This isn't the end of the dynasty, it's the rebirth. A new generation is here, and they're ready to take over. The Warriors' new era has begun, and if what we've seen so far is any indication, the rest of the NBA better be ready, because Stephen Curry and Jonathan Kuminga are leading Golden State into the future with fire, passion, and championship ambition. The dynasty isn't dead. It's just getting started all over again.